The one thing that we said was Victor Wembanyama has to have a statement game. That's exactly what he did. 22 points in that first half. We saw a huge run by the Spurs to close out the third quarter, a 22-0 run, and ultimately that set up a victory in a huge way, T-Mac, for the Spurs in Game 6.
We said it. What had to be done was done tonight, and that's Wemby coming out, being aggressive. Attack, attack, attack. This team goes as Wemby goes, and we seen that in Games 1. We saw that in example of Game 4. Now we seen that again tonight. So that tells you there's 3 games that you won where Wemby has been aggressive, been attacking often and early and often, and the result comes out to a victory for San Antonio. That's the recipe. He has to know that, and I'm sure his guys, the veteran guys, are talking to him and really telling him that. HB, you can see him on the bench having that conversation with him, just standing in his ear and letting him know how important he is to this team and what needs to be done.
Devin Vassell too. Devin Vassell told him, calm down, chill out. We got this. We still got to play the right way. But I want to give a shout out to Wemby, right? Because we was on Wemby. We said Wemby had to be transcending. And tonight, his leadership to me as a young player in this league, showing that he can lead this team, showing that he can lead this team here on this home court in front of this crowd, showing that he can force a Game 7. That was special to watch tonight. And also, he took away a lot of things from OKC. OKC, their body language today wasn't up to par for me. They didn't look and come out like it was a Game 6 on the road.
Well, they couldn't get them shots. They couldn't get the normal shots.
But we like the vibe. We like the energy when we see a team just going through. I don't want to say going through the motions, but just they look one step slow today. They look one step slow, like they was ready to get this to OKC Game 7. But Wemby's leadership today was top-notch, and big shout-out to Wemby for that.
When you want to build your legacy, you come out and put 22 and 10 in 28 minutes. In 28 minutes, and that means he's taking care of business. He didn't waste any time. He didn't play his way into it. He started the game off hot. In the green room, I looked at y'all like, here we go. Y'all didn't believe me, but here we go. And that's what you need. Now, how do you bottle that up and take that on the road? Because Game 7 on the road in OKC, we know how those fans are. You have to find a way. There's no excuses now. Oh, I'm tired. You only played 28 minutes. You did your work. Right now, it's preparing for Game 7 starts right now.
Yeah, now the Spurs are 7-1 when Wemby scores at least 25 points in the postseason, so it really does depend on him. I think what we've been missing is the back-to-back games from Wemby, so we'll see if we can get that. But first, let's get into what we saw from Shea, and I want to know what the Spurs did to really bottle him up, lowest shooting or scoring output, and ultimately field goal percentage so far in this series.
Well, again, they was triple teaming, double teaming Shea. They like to send him right now. The game plan against Shea is to send him right. And you can tell Shea's been focused on getting right and making plays going right. Shea, at the end of the day, tonight was a quiet night for him. But overall, Shea's been very effective in this series. He's been efficient in this series. He's been carrying this team. It's just tonight. The Spurs came out, and they were more dominant. They were more ready to play tonight than OKC. Here's where we're going to see the back-to-back MVP.
No, here's where you're going to see Stephon Castle because he's stepping right on up to the plate. There he is.
My question to you is, you're guarding a 2-time MVP. That's a tall task. You're a young fella in this league, but the fearless mindset you have. When you're watching film on Shea, and you don't have to give us your game plan because we don't want that out there, but when you're watching film, what do you see that you can apply on the floor that works for you?
I mean, just using my frame to my advantage. If I know if he can't bump me off my spot, then I can get a good contest on, most of his shots and just try and make it tough on him. But just trying to send him to my help. I feel like it's my, it's my assignment, but I feel like it's a team defense that's been making it really tough on him.
After Game 5, next morning watching film, what was said by the players? Not the coaches. I know the coaches are going to always have something to say. What was said by the players about what needed to be done in preparation for the game tonight? This is backs against the wall, like you've said, we've heard. But what was said, like, to motivate everybody? Because before you answer that, Wemby walked in in his outfit. And that told us everything.
Right.
But what was said leading to that?
I just think, I mean, as a group, I mean, we all want this. I mean, it's right there in front of us, and I mean, we feel like collectively that we're better than this team, and I mean, we didn't want to let our fans down on our home court either. So coming out here with a chance to go back in OKC and play a Game 7, I feel like that's all the motivation you need.
I also want to talk about this real quick because we were on him early in this series where it was just something that we never seen with turnovers. It's talking about Stephon Castle.
Absolutely.
Tonight, he took care of the basketball with being aggressive and staying aggressive, and he had 9 assists with that 1 turnover. So he's going to have to carry that over into Game 7
That's
as well.
been like the last 3 games.
Yeah.
He's cleaned it up.
And the last thing I'd say, you know you're doing well when you win the bench points.
Yeah.
You win by 8, 46-38, which is important, I think, for the Spurs because, yes, whatever happens with your starting unit, it's when Wemby sits down is always the question mark. If your bench comes in, obviously led at 18 points by Dylan Harper, but if your bench can come in and get you points, 46 points at that, you're going to have a chance on the road.
Yeah. And well, I would like to allude on this. When you're in a slugfest like this, you need J-Dub.
Yeah.
You need A.J. Mitchell because those are the guys that you need to come out there and give you a break. Shea have to do everything in these past couple games. Right. He got to bring the ball up. He got to score. He got to find guys. Now, this is what you're supposed to do. But a lot of times when you had J-Dub, when you have A.J. Mitchell, they take a lot of that pressure off of Shea.
Yeah,
and you just see they're missing that right now. OKC is missing those 2 guys.
Yeah, and we had seen Alex Caruso basically be that guy stepping up. He was the second leading scorer for OKC right behind Shea, but he just has 7 points in this game. But coming into it, 85 points throughout the series. He had only scored 61 through the first 2 rounds, so he had been very important. This is the first time in the postseason that OKC did not lead at all in a game, and that's since 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, so a decade.
They're human.